Halifax explosion, which happened on December 6th of 1917 when two boats collided in this harbor. The boats were the French Mont Blanc and the Norwegian Imo. Now what happened is that the Imo was already back in the Bedford Basin, which we could get to if we kept going under those bridges there. You can actually see those red and white stripes smokestacks. That is right where the explosion occurred. So the Imo was back past that, trying to get a resupply shipment. But this shipment was incredibly late. They were waiting on the coal, and this was days and days delayed. With each day of delay that's going by, the captain is getting more and more frustrated. Now, in the meantime, on the evening of December 5th, the crew of the Mont Blanc attempted to enter the mouth of the harbor from the opposite end there. Now, they had attempted to come in a lot earlier, but due to some bad weather, they were delayed. They weren't able to get in until the evening, and they were hoping to still manage to make it in, but in this time of work, in the evening, we were meeting up the embrace of the Marinas at the mouth of the harbor, keeping the enemy submarines from sneaking in under the cover of nightfall. Now, the crew of the Mont Blanc was stuck outside of the safety of the harbor for the night, which might not have been such a big deal, except that the Mont Blanc was carrying mass amounts of fuel, explosives, and other dangerous goods. Now, they did have a great big red flag up known as the Bravo in order to indicate this. In naval flag language, the Bravo indicates that there are those exact dangerous goods on board. So steer clear, be safe, give this boat a bit of room. I'm going to warn you, as we come up to getting on out of the water, it gets really super bumpy all the way until we get over the sidewalk onto the pavement. I'm going to continue, but just make sure to stay holding on. And we'll definitely need to make sure to stay seated as we come out of the water. Awesome, there we go. We're all nice and safe. Alright, so as I mentioned, the Mont Blanc is stuck outside of the safety of the harbor for the night. It feels a lot safer putting that red flag, the Bravo, down, hoping to not be quite as much of a target to any enemies going by that evening. They promise to put it right back up the next morning as they get into the safety of the port. The morning of the 6th rolls around, the captain of the Imo finally gets his shipment of coal. He takes off out of the harbor going twice as fast as he should have been, encountering a boat in front of him going too slow for his liking. He went out around that boat into the wrong lane of the harbor, putting him directly in the path of the Mont Blanc. The crew of the Mont Blanc in the meantime had completely forgotten to put that red flag, the Bravo, back up. So as the Imo comes at them, they have no idea what's on board. So the two boats are coming at each other, each signaling their horns, telling the other to move out of the way, except that neither boat wants to move. The captains each have their own reasoning, but they're also fed up and they're on edge. So they continue at each other until finally it is clear that if one of them doesn't